It's the Raro Lae show, no. Every time she come around like a cheat code, she always get the show and always get this interview. I cannot get enough of her. I'm watching part two. Everything that's going on lately. She be Raro Lae.
So on the red carpet, we have the director himself, Barry Jenkins, with leading star actors Kiki Layne, and this is actually her breakout role into Hollywood, which is absolutely phenomenal, as well as Stephan James, which you guys may very know, as well as the legendary Regina King. So stay tuned and hear what they have to say about If Beale Street Could Talk and some other pressing issues in society now. You have going on right now, from If Beale Street Could Talk, you have Shots Fired, you have Homecoming, which is coming out next week. How are, and of course, a whole bunch of different acts that you're having going on right now. How are you able to balance them all at the same time, from red carpets, interviews, not getting the lines mixed up, and everything?
You just don't sleep. So,
I can imagine.
yeah, so I'm getting like zero sleep nowadays, but it's been incredible. I'm so incredibly proud to be able to bring this film here to DC.
Right.
It just feels like a real moment. And, you know, all the projects that I'm working on, it's just a very exciting time.
Right. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Raro Lae, and right now I am at the If Beale Street Could Talk premiere, and I am here with the beautiful Kiki Layne. Kiki, how are you?
Oh, I'm so good.
You know, this is one of your first major role breakout scenes, and I want to ask you, how was the auditioning process, and then when you found out that you were casted, how did it feel? Because I know there's a lot of actresses that look up to you now that are just like, how did she do it?
Well, my audition process, I submitted a self-tape, and then after that, the next step for me was the chemistry read. And then here I am. But finding out that I got the role, that was amazing because Barry called me himself.
Wow.
And it woke me up on a Monday morning.
That's a good wake-up call.
Right. But, you know, I remember trying to, like, rush him off the phone so I could scream and cry and call my mama and jump up and down, like, you know.
No, exactly. And what would you say is the biggest thing that you've learned throughout this process?
Oh, the biggest thing that I've learned is that it's okay to be vulnerable, and that it's okay when, you know, going through difficult times to, you know, lean into other people for strength.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go a little bit on the facetious side, but do you get a lot of the Kiki, do you love me jokes?
Oh, look, it slowed down now, but all summer 18, okay, nonstop.
Did you tell anyone yes?
Oh, you know, a couple people.
With you balancing being a director and an actress as well, how did you get into that transition, and how has it been essentially picking between the two or balancing the two essentially?
You know, it's been a blessing. I will say that. I would say that being an actress for so many years, you pick up a lot of things along the way.
Right.
And working with some incredible directors, I was able to employ a lot of the skills that I watched other directors exhibit or either know what not to do.
Yeah.
And finally just decided to say it out loud. I think so often when it comes to pushing yourself outside of a comfort zone, it's just a matter of speaking it into existence, saying it out loud, and not being so concerned about what someone else thinks about that choice, but saying it out loud because you are, you know, making it very clear that this is a part of who I am. And once I did that, the rest just kept going.
And I also want to ask you, because since 1991, when you originally kind of joined the industry, how has it changed over the years? Because first of all, you don't actually see a lot of people that actually stay in the industry for that long, and every single role, you're absolutely killing it. But how has it changed over these years, for good or bad?
I love that you said 1991, but it started before then.
Really?
Yes, but while it has changed quite a bit, you know, just the fact that you're able to see, you know, Kerry Washington as Olivia Pope, and Viola Davis is Annalise, and Gabrielle Union is Mary Jane, and so that's a huge change. And then the the regard for television.
Right.
When I first started, there were movie actors, and then there were television actors, and the movie actors were considered those that were more prestigious, and television actors were not as prestigious. But I mean, look, let's be honest. We still have a lot further to go. I see the change. I know that I'm a part of the change, just being a director and a producer. Just pushing on.
And last question, in regards to you just saying being a part of the change, earlier on, like years back and stuff, it was kind of seen as a stigma to essentially, as a career woman, to get pregnant and still go on to career. Like people would be like, oh my gosh, that might be the end of her career. You defy those odds, and clearly you're still going, and you're showing to be an example for other women. What advice would you give to career women in regards to starting a family?
I would just say listen to your gut. See, I was lucky because, I had my son when I was 25. My mother had me when she was 26. So I did not have an example that said you can't be both.
Yeah.
You can't do both. So my example was what I become.
Yeah.
So I would just say listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. I mean, when that little voice is saying something, that's actually the beginning of that conversation with God. That's God talking to you.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.